On our recent travel to Ghana, West Africa, my motherland, with my family, we learned that Indomie noodles have joined the vast and exciting array of street foods on almost every corner of Ghana and also have reached the masses with its appeal. So we did the most obvious thing. Yes, we indulged. And I had to bring you my own take on how to transform this beautiful ingredient. So let's get into it, friends. Greetings and warmest regards to you all. Thank you very much for clicking. It's going to be exciting because we're making Indomie noodles with beef sauce. So what I have here is some beef, and I have cut them against the grain and into very thin slices so they cook nice and tender. I am pouring onto the beef to season it with one of the packages from the three, including the oil that comes with it. The seasoning mix, by the way, is full of umami flavor. And the oil has a nuttiness to it because I think it's toasted sesame seed oil, and it has grilled onion notes in it. I am adding 1 tablespoon of maggi sauce to it just to introduce even more flavor and more savoriness. I've also added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, half a tablespoon of minced onion, half a tablespoon of minced Fresno chili for a little bit of chili kick and fragrance, half a tablespoon of minced ginger, half a tablespoon of minced garlic. Now we're going to just stir all of this together to combine and set aside. Give it about 10 minutes to marinate. In the meantime, we're going to cook the Indomie noodles per the packaging instructions in some boiling water. When you're done cooking, you're going to pour it into a strainer to drain the water. You also want to keep the pasta water. Do not discard just yet because we will be using some of it. Now on to the next step. We're going to stir fry the Indomie noodles. So in a wok, add some coconut oil or any cooking oil of choice. And we're going to start our stir frying on medium-high heat. So cold pressed coconut oil is recommended here because it gives it more flavor. Add that sesame oil pack, which is infused with the essence of grilled onions. Lovely. Also add the rest of your minced onion, the Fresno chili, the garlic, and about 1/4 teaspoon of the minced ginger. You want to cook this for about a minute or until fragrant. Then go in with 1 pack of the Indomie seasoning mix, which is actually 2 sachets or packets in one. One of them is the savory umami-fied seasoning mix, and the other one has a kick to it, more like cayenne pepper. Then you're going to go in with a ladle or 2 full of the pasta water, the water you reserved from cooking or boiling the Indomie noodles. So now we have a sauce which will keep our Indomie noodles moist until we're ready to serve. Stir fry the Indomie noodles in the sauce for about a minute and take it off the range. Now let's make our beef sauce to go with the Indomie noodles. A little more coconut oil into the same wok you cooked or stir fry the Indomie noodles in. Let that melt all the way and then go in with the marinated beef. By the way, this is flank steak that I have cut against the grain of the muscle of the meat, so it cooks tender. We're making beef sauce, so we're going to use a little bit of a dry stir fry technique as well as a wet steam technique, all right? So keep watching. So once you pour the beef into the wok, you spread them out and let them cook for about 3 minutes without turning them. And then you go in after 3 minutes, stir it, and then throw the lid on the wok and let it cook an extra 4 minutes to tenderize the meat with the steam, the wet steam cooking method, all right? And that should develop quite a bit of sauce around the meat, just like so. Delicious, friends. Now you're gonna go in with your chopped onions and just kind of fold that in. And you don't want that to get too softened. You want to notice the onions in there. At least that's how I like it. But you can cook it further if you so prefer. Then also add your carrots. And the rest of the vegetables will be going in pretty shortly. Now I realized that I needed a little more sauce around the beef sauce, so I went in with some of that pasta water. Enough to form the amount of sauce I wanted around the meat. Then turn the heat down to about the medium setting and let the sauce come to a boil. What you're attempting to do is make the sauce come to a reduction that also thickens the sauce. And the carrots will also soften during this time. The sauce looks wonderful. So now I'm going in with the rest of my ingredients, which are my fresh bell peppers chopped, as well as my cabbage. Also add the third and last packet of the Indomie seasoning and spice mix to season the vegetables up. Stir together and turn the heat off and serve. This beef sauce is so simple to whip up together, and yet it's so flavorful, friends. And over that Indomie noodle, oh, quite fantastic, friends. I topped up the Indomie noodles with some parsley and served it. So this is my take on how to transform Indomie noodles, at least one of my takes. I will be bringing you more ideas pretty soon with some Indomie noodles because I bought a lot of Indomie noodle packets. So here is the beef sauce. Flavor galore. Let me tell you this. I know that my children really enjoyed this plate. Every single one of them. Even Zawadi, who doesn't care for vegetables, enjoyed this. Because just everything so fresh in taste and savory. It hits all the notes, friends. So I hope that you are inspired by this recipe, and I hope that you get to try it too and come back and let me know what your feedback is. I really thank you for watching, and please make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen. Thank you, beautiful person, for watching the video all the way to the end. Kindly leave me a comment and subscribe down below, and don't forget to share the video as well. Also, watch more videos. It is chop time, and here in Anaba's kitchen, chop time is always yes, friends. So pull up a chair. We are all friends and family here.